We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Herbert. Forced out to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. 23 yards on the play. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to do. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The 3-yard line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Justin Herbert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
That's terrible, bro.
Taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Tyus Bowser. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. This is caught. 17 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
17 yards on the play. It's now
from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They snap it to Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cameron Batson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal.
Turn it down or turn it off.
Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now
the Dolphins get there this time, and they
break it down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he'll take us into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 21.
Thanks,
Jets
man.
nothing.
You know what you did to me last game.
Touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Play action. It's Burrow. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh! Man! This the 2nd week you did this.
And it's 3rd down.
So many times we see
The 2nd week you're not letting me control me.
Freaking just
cool.
announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th
This
down.
game about to get ugly.
Got man coverage on the outside.
And I mean
Scouting
ugly.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st and 10, Herbert. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole.
That's blocking the back.
And go. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back.
Gunslinger, man.
6 and a jet touchdown.
The only difference, Gunslinger would have. That wouldn't even been close, bro.
All the way to the turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is
Possession cash.
That might happy that this might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Burrow. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down.
Now Burrow on first down. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Burrow looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Herbert. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Tyus Bowser able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up
matchup, bro.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
I wasn't even in that defense.
40-yard line, tackled there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
New York.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
46-yard line.
That screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this 1st half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
32. And the Jets 1st down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
Oh, why you make me jump?
Screen to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the
Why you make me jump?
Just 4 seconds left in this 1st half. A timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Oh my gosh, bro.
For a Jets touchdown.
Fucking bullshit.
Antonio Brown.
Clicked on the wrong person.
In the 1st half. And the Jets are able to make this a close
Who
game
gave that,
again.
bro? That's so stupid,
Boswell for
bro.
the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Here's McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That would be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
It's now fourth down.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tyus Bowser. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they
have... Now the pressure gets to him again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team. He's got daylight. It's a
oh, my gosh. Man, it's stupid, bro.
And
Man, stupid, bruh.
Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 8 on the year.
Man,
The
stupid,
Jets are
bro.
an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The game's
He's got
stupid,
it, and we're
bro.
all
I
tied
can't.
at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Throw the ball.
For Herbert, and he's going to go down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to
Blew
throw
it.
on 2nd down.
You know they pay me.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Dumbass throw.
For the point
So that is 2 pick 6s he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now. Okay, so they can't just mentally go, well, if we have to
Hey, can you turn the TV down?
Okay, here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 1st down, McKinnon again. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They run it with McKinnon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
gain of only a yard.
They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th.
At the 46-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And Abdullah lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Why is you even in the game, bruh?
The football at their 42-yard line.
Why are you
Obviously,
even
you gotta
in
hold
the
on to
game?
football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The line of scrimmage.
Again, they run. Again, it's
What?
McCaffrey. And some room to work. And he's in.
Oh my
Touchdown,
gosh, bro.
Jets. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets
Oh my
to stretch their
God.
lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here. On
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
Taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll come up
I don't know what I'm running.
2nd and 12. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now left side on the swing pass. McKinnon fumbled it. And it's scooped up.
Oh my gosh, man, the joke.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
33-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On the carry.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Christian McCaffrey.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down.
21-0.
Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
21-0. I'm on the game. Go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
What?
And the complexion of this one has really changed
said
a
what?
fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score
No,
game,
don't
so
come.
they need
No, go
points
back.
in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. On first down, Justin Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
What? Man.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
Man, no.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
What? Oh, Matt cheated me. Oh, Matt is cheating me. Come on, man. Don't do that.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Number 22, Christian McCaffrey.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Jets will extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Dolphins. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Oh, my.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Jets have recovered. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Chris Boswell on
second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll get this complete to Batson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Surprised that wasn't no fumble.
Second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the Jets' 26-yard line.
They run the option on 2nd down.
What is he doing?
And he'll maybe get back to the line.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let me stay out this playbook.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 3-yard line.
Got my ass handed to me. Goodness gracious.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cameron Batson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Jets 52.
So would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He's got a first down.
Oh, my God.
And they are going to score again.
Nothing I can do about that.
Touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brian Poole.
Pass intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. McCaffrey.
Look at this.
And he's able to break out of one tackle. Quickly brought down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 24. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Oh, wow. How old are you? 24? Hit power. Agility. You a middle linebacker? Yeah. I should have been playing you.
She took on this digital flip.
for